Transfiguration, high above the crowded road, Jesus took Peter, James, and John where the deeper mystery showed. Up on the mountain summit, the ordinary veil grew thin. His face shone with a holy brightness, his garments glowed from deep within. Moses and Elijah appeared there, past and prophecy stood near. Peter saw the glory shining and wanted to remain right there. But the mountain wasn't the mission, glory wasn't meant for stay. Sometimes Jah reveals the eye of vision, then sends you back into the way. Me don't want the mountain top only, teach me what the vision means. If the light has touched my spirit, let it change the way me live. The mountain of transfiguration, where the veil was pulled aside, where the ancient voices witness to the truth standing alive. The mountain of transfiguration, light beyond the human sight. But the lesson wasn't only glory, it was walking through the night. The mountain of transfiguration, me will carry what me saw. When the valley become darker, me remember who you are. Peter said, let we build 3 shelters, one for Moses, one for him. But a voice came from the cloud there, and the whole place became still. This is my beloved son, now listen to him. Then the disciples fell down trembling. Jesus touched them and said, arise. How often do we want to capture every sacred moment we receive? We build structures around experiences instead of letting truth transform. Our revelation has a purpose, it must descend into the street. Wisdom that remains upon the mountain has forgotten who it needs to reach. Bring the mountain to the valley, bring the vision to the poor. Let the light become compassion, let the truth become a door. The mountain of transfiguration, where the veil was pulled aside, where the ancient voices witnessed to the truth standing alive. The mountain of transfiguration, light beyond the human sight. But the lesson wasn't only glory, it was walking through the night. The mountain of transfiguration, me will carry what me saw. When the valley become darker, me remember who you are. Coming down the mountain pathway was another world below. A father brought his troubled child where the disciples couldn't help. The mountain had been beautiful, the valley carried pain. This is where the deeper lesson started taking shape again. You can have a sacred vision and still face a suffering world. You can hear the voice of heaven and still meet a crying child. Faith isn't running from the valley, faith is bringing light down there. If you climb above the suffering, then return and leave it there. What was the mountain for? What was the mountain for? Moses came down from Sinai with the commandments in his hands. The glory on his face was shining, but the people needed guidance. met Jah in a silence, not in earthquake, wind or fire. Then he returned toward the mission with a renewed prophetic fire. Every mountain top has a purpose, every revelation has a cost. It should make this servant humbler and remind him of the lost. The higher you rise in understanding, the more clearly you should see that knowledge without compassion is another form of vanity. Today the mountain may be moments when the mind becomes awake, a book that changes how you think now, a prayer that shifts your heart, a teacher opens up a doorway, an elder shares the truth. One experience changes everything and gives direction to the youth. But don't be like thrown upon it, don't believe you're no complete. Every mountain has a pathway that descends into the street. Go and feed the hungry people, go and teach the ones who seek, go and stand beside the broken, let the mountain make you meek. If Jah gives you revelation, let humility increase. The brightest light within the spirit should produce a deeper peace. The mountain of transfiguration, where the veil was pulled aside, where the ancient voices witnessed to the truth standing alive. Yeah. The mountain of transfiguration, light beyond the human sight. But the lesson wasn't only glory, it was walking through the night. The mountain of transfiguration, me will carry what me saw. When the valley become darker, me remember who you are. The mountain of transfiguration.
The voice of the psalmist, still a calling through the years. David sang from hidden places, turned his troubles into praise. From the cave beneath the mountain, from the palace and the field, every sorrow found a melody, every wound began to heal. Jah, how long must I be waiting? Jah, remember me tonight. Then the psalmist kept on singing till the darkness turned to light. He did not hide his questions, he did not pretend no pain. He brought everything before Jah and found strength to rise again. Questions, let the faithful voice still burn. The voice of the psalmist cried out across the land. When the heart is overwhelmed, Lord, Jah can help you understand. Well, the voice of the psalmist singing through the night. Turn your sorrow into worship, turn your darkness into light. Let the broken find a song, even One man walks home after midnight. Work was hard and money low. He sits beneath the quiet street light, wondering which way he go. He begins to hum a melody. Words come slowly from his heart.
Johnny don't know what tomorrow brings,
but me know you won't depart. A neighbor hears him singing, opens up the window wide. Another voice joins the chorus, then a third one from outside. Soon the little street is humming, not because the trouble's gone, but because the people discovered they could sing and still hold on. Everybody! A song can carry sorrow, a song can carry hope. When the burden seems enormous, music helps the spirit cope.
the voice of the psalmist.
Cry it out across the land. When the heart is overwhelmed now, Jah can help you understand.
The voice of the psalmist.
Sing it through the night. Turn your sorrow into worship. Turn your darkness into light. Wait, put it on.
The voice of the psalmist.
Let the broken find a song. Even when the road is difficult, Jah can help them carry on. Whoa. Psalm 23, through the valley, still the shepherd leads the way. Psalm 27, through the danger, still the faithful choose to stay. Psalm 34, in a trouble,
Jah is near the broken heart.
Psalm 46, when earth is shaking, He still becomes the answer. Psalm 51, after failure,
David asks me clean his arms.
Psalm 91 gives protection. When the night becomes too dark, every psalm has its own valley. Every valley has a song. The voice of one faithful person can remind another. Hold on, get on. Power. Hey. Hey, hey. Today the psalmist can be anybody. The mother crying in a bed, the worker walking home from labor, the elder counting years ahead, the youth writing in a notebook about the world he cannot fix, the prisoner making melodies behind the iron bricks. Don't silence honest questions.
Don't shake somebody's tears.
Faith can wrestle with the sorrow and still remain throughout the years. Write the prayer, sing the burden, speak the truth before the king. Sometimes putting pain in our words is the first step toward healing. Let the voice rise
From the valley,
let the voice
rise from the street.
let the song become a bridge when the heart and hope must meet.
The voice of the psalmist.
Cry it out across the land. When the heart is overwhelmed, no.
Jah can help you understand.
Here we go. The voice of the psalmist, sing it through the night. Turn your sorrow into worship. Turn your darkness into light. The voice of the psalmist, let the broken find a song. Even when the road is difficult, Jah can help them carry on.
The voice of the psalmist.
Let the widow lift her voice. Let the lonely sing together. Let the broken make a choice. The voice of the psalmist. Let the children learn the song. That the prayer can rise from anywhere where no other help is found. The voice of the psalmist, me will sing through joy and pain. When my voice become a whisper, Jah can hear the song again.
His word is a hammer. Jeremiah heard the word of Jah. Is not my word like fire, and like a hammer breaking rock? Stone can stand for many ages, hard beneath the sun and rain, but the hammer keeps on striking till the hidden cracks appear. Some hearts become like stone now. Pain can make them close the door. Pride can build a wall around them. Fear can make them trust no more. Still the word can reach the deepest, not fi crush the human soul, but fi break the chains of falsehood and restore what can be whole. Strike the rock of stubborn thinking, break the walls that hide the truth. Let the word become correction, let it guide the heart of youth. His word is a hammer, breaking through the hardened stone. When the heart becomes resistant, Jah can still make truth be known. His word is a hammer, not fi build another wall. It can break the chains of falsehood when the righteous hear the call. His word is a hammer, let it shape me heart with care. Break the pride and leave the wisdom, make me more sincere and fair. Jeremiah spoke to Judah when the nation turned away. Kings and people chased the idols, justice weakened day by day. The prophet didn't bring sweet messages just to make the rulers smile. He warned them that corruption could destroy the nation from inside. Truth can feel like heavy thunder when you benefit from the lie. A person may reject the warning just because the truth has changed. But the hammer isn't hatred, it is mercy when it warns. A crack discovered early can prevent the whole house falling. Give me courage to receive it, even when the truth cut deep. Better face the hidden weakness than let falsehood make me sleep. His word is a hammer, breaking through the hardened stone. When the heart becomes resistant, Jah can still make truth be known. His word is a hammer, not to build another wall. It can break the chains of falsehood when the righteous hear the call. His word is a hammer, let it shape me heart with care. Break the pride and leave the wisdom, make me more sincere and fair. One man hears a simple warning from a friend who truly cares. Your anger is destroying friendships, you don't listen when them speak. At first he feels offended, says, "Who are you fi judge me?" But later in the quiet, he remembers what was said. He looks back across the years now, sees the pattern clear as day. The hammer wasn't there for hurting, it was trying to break a chain. He apologizes to his family, starts learning how to listen. The same truth that once felt painful becomes freedom in action. Sometimes the hammer is correction, sometimes the hammer is a lesson, sometimes the hammer is a failure.
that exposes bad foundation. A business loses everything because leaders hit the numbers. Instead of learning from the warning, they blamed everybody else. But another company sees the lesson, creates stronger systems, makes transparency a principle. So the hammer builds through breaking. The word can break oppression, break the lie that says stay down, break the vice that tells the child you were born to never rise. A teacher opens up a scripture, then she asks the students why a person's words should ever depend on the wealth that they possess. The children start to question what the world has taught them. Some begin to see each other with more dignity and care. That's the word as I know, not violence, not destruction, but a force that breaks the thinking, that keeps people trapped. Let the hammer strike the falsehood, let the truth remain the guide. But let me hands never become cruel, while me carry truth inside. His word is a hammer.
Yeah. I remember the prisoner behind the iron on the wall. Somebody counting every morning, wondering if Jah hears at all. Joseph knew the prison darkness, Samson knew the chains and pain. Paul and Silas sang at midnight while the guards were watching them. A prison can be made of concrete, or the prison can be in a mind. Fear can build a wall around you, shame can keep you locked inside. But no wall is high enough to hide a human cry from Jah. When the word forget the prisoner, Jah still knows exactly where you are. Remember those behind the prison, remember those without a voice. Justice must protect the people and still leave room for redemption. Jah remember the prisoner, hear the cry behind the bars. When the night becomes so heavy, let the hope still reach the heart. Jah remember the prisoner, let no soul be counted lost. Even those who have done wrong now still have dignity and worth. Jah remember the prisoner, bring some mercy with the law. Let the guilty face responsibility, but don't let them lose hope. Joseph was betrayed by brothers, sold away into a strange land. Then false words sent him prison word, still he kept the faith in Jah. Inside the prison he helped others, he interpreted them dreams. He didn't let his circumstance erase the gifts within. That teaches something powerful. Your location isn't your identity. A prison can restrict your movement, but it doesn't own your mind. So if you're in a dark season, still protect the inner flame. Learn, pray, plan, keep doctor. Don't let the place rename you. Guard the mind behind the barriers. Keep compassion in your heart. Even in the hardest chapter, a new future can still start. Jah remember the prisoner. Hear the cry behind the bars. When the night becomes so heavy, let the hope still reach the heart. Jah remember the prisoner. Let no soul be counted lost. Even those who have done wrong now still have dignity and worth. Jah remember the prisoner. Bring some mercy with the law. Let the guilty face responsibility, but don't let them lose hope. Paul and Silas sang at midnight. Feet were fastened to the floor. Still them raised a song of freedom, though them couldn't reach the door. Then the earthquake shook the prison, chains fell open, doors swung wide. The jailer feared the prisoners escaped there, but Paul shouted, "Don't hurt yourself." They were still inside the place. Even when the door was open, compassion was the first response. Freedom isn't only getting out now, it is becoming someone better. A person can walk outside the prison and still carry chains within. One man serves 10 years in prison. When he comes back to the street, everybody treats him like a danger. No job, no trust, no second chance. How can transformation happen if society refuses to make room? Accountability is necessary. Victims deserve justice, but rehabilitation matters too. Education, skills, counseling, work. A person who has served this sentence still must learn to live responsibly. And society must decide, do we want revenge forever or safer communities tomorrow? One woman writes a letter home now to her children every week. She tells them, "Me made mistakes, but don't let my mistakes become your own." She studies while in prison, learns a trade, reads the scriptures, starts to change her way of thinking. Years later, when she returns home, she works with younger people, tells them how one wrong decision can change our whole family. Her past isn't erased, but her future isn't cancelled. Redemption doesn't deny the damage, it means the person can become different. Jah remember every prisoner, remember every grieving family. Give justice to the wounded and transformation to the guilty. Jah remember the prisoner. Hear the cry behind the bars. When the night becomes so heavy, let the hope still reach the heart. Jah remember the prisoner. Hear the cry behind the bars. When the night becomes so heavy, let the hope still reach the heart. Jah, Jah remember the prisoner. Let no soul be counted lost. Even those who have done wrong now still have dignity and worth. Jah, remember the prisoner. Bring some mercy with the law. Let the guilty face responsibility, but don't let them.
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah,
walk with God. Yeah, the man who walked with God, he not walk beyond the ordinary. Day by day he kept the journey, not for glory, not for story. While the world became corrupted, while the violence filled the land, Enoch chose another pathway, chose to walk with Jah instead. Walking means a daily choosing, not one moment of emotion. Every step becomes a witness, every act reveals devotion. For a man can talk about Jah lonely and still walk another road, but the life reveals the pathway that the mouth alone can show. Step by step me keep on walking. When the road become unclear, let me faith become my footsteps. Let me conscience keep me near. The man who walked with God, walking through the light and rain, not because the road was easy, but because he knew the name. The man who walked with God, let me journey, teach me too. Every step of truth and mercy can become a prayer to you. Oh, the man who walked with God, me don't need to run ahead. Guide me feet through every season, keep me spirit rightly led. Enoch lived 300 years, and the scripture tells us plainly that he walked with God faithfully. Then he was no longer there. What does walking really mean? No, it means more than going somewhere. It is choosing what is righteous when nobody else is watching. One young man gets an offer that can change his life with money, but the contract hides exploitation. He reads every line carefully. Everybody says, just take it. Everybody does the same, but he knows that quick prosperity can become a lifelong chain. He walks away from easy riches. Maybe people call him foolish, still he sleeps without the burden of betraying what he knows. Walking with Jah means choosing when his shortcut looks so bright. It means valuing the journey more than temporary gain. The man who walked with God, walking through the light and rain, not because the road was easy, but because he knew the name. The man who walked with God, let me journey, teach me too. Every step of truth and mercy can become a prayer to you. Oh, the man who walked with God, me don't need fear on ahead. Guide me feet through every season, keep me spirit rightly led. No, I walked with God before him while the world was full of violence. People laughed at what he built there. Still he worked with quiet patience. He imagined building something enormous when nobody understands. Imagine following a calling when the crowd says you are mad. Know a story, ask the question, can you remain faithful alone? Can you build according to conviction when approval never comes? Because sometimes righteousness is a lonely road to walk, but the crowd can be mistaken was greater than the fear. Ruth walked beside Naomi, didn't know what lay ahead. She chose loyalty over comfort, she chose love above her bread. Jesus walked among the people, touched the sick and fed the hungry. His authority was never merely what he said, but how he lived. So the pattern runs through ages. Walk the truth before you preach. Let the road become the lesson, let the life become the speech. Walking with God isn't escaping from the troubles of the earth. It means bringing sacred values into ordinary work. How you treat the cleaner matters, how you speak to the child matters, how you handle money matters, how you treat the poor matters. If you pray for righteousness, then your choices must align. If you speak about compassion, let compassion show in time. One small act can hold great meaning, giving someone room to speak, helping someone find employment, standing up for the weak. Step by step, me keep on walking, not feel look like I am strong, but feel become the kind of person who can carry truth along. The man who walked with God, walking through the light and the rain, not because the road was easy, but because he knew the name. The man who walked with God, let me journey, teach me too. Every step of truth and mercy can become a prayer to you. The man who walked with God, we don't need to run ahead. Guide me.
Yeah. The man under the broom tree, Elijah walked into the desert. After fire had filled the mountain, still his spirit became tired. Jezebel's threat was waiting for him. He ran far into the land. Then he sat beneath the broom tree and said, Jah, me have had enough. The prophet who had faced the nation now could barely face the day. But Jah did not condemn him. An angel came and gave him bread. He ate, he slept, he woke, he ate again, then he started walking. Sometimes the answer isn't shouting. Sometimes the weary soul needs rest. Feed the body, rest the spirit. Let the weary breathe again. Not every season asks for battle, so ask your feel. The man under the broom tree, when the strong man becomes weak, Jah can meet him in the desert when he has no words to speak. The man under the broom tree, me don't have to hide me pain. Even prophets have them valleys, even strong hearts feel the strain. The man under the broom tree, when we cannot see the road, oh, give me bread and give me water, give me strength to carry on. Elijah thought he was alone there. I am the only one remaining. Fear had narrowed down his vision. Pain had made the world look empty. Jah showed him 7,000 who had never bowed to Baal. Elijah couldn't see the faithful because exhaustion changed his sight. That is what the weary spirit does sometimes. Makes the world appear abandoned, makes you think nobody understands, makes tomorrow look impossible. But perspective can return slowly, rest can open up the eyes. Sometimes what looks like complete defeat is simply a tired mind. Don't make permanent decisions from a temporary place of fame. Rest your body, talk to somebody, then look at the road again. The man under the broom tree, when the strong man becomes weak, Jah can meet him in the desert, when he has no words for speak. The man under the broom tree, me don't have to hide me pain. Even prophets of them valleys, even strong hearts feel the strain. The man under the broom tree, when me cannot see the road, give me bread and give me water, give me strength to carry on. One father carries pressure daily, bills are rising, work is hard. Everybody looks to him for answers. He feels he cannot break apart. But one evening he tells his brother, me I'm tired, me need some help. Those words weren't weakness, they were honesty. His brother takes the children, gives him time for sleep and think. Next morning he sees more clearly, he makes a plan instead of panic. Strength isn't always carrying everything. Sometimes strength is knowing when you need another pair of hands. Babylon teaches constant motion, sleepless, work more, post the struggle, hide the pain, keep the image strong. But the body has its limits, the mind has limits too. Even the earth needs Sabbath, even the field needs time for rest. If you burn every candle, just to prove you can endure, you may reach the destination with no strength to enjoy the journey. Some may reject the worship of exhaustion. Rest isn't laziness when needed. A rested mind can see solutions that a tired mind cannot. After Elijah rested, Jah sent him toward Horeb. Here we learned another lesson. Jah wasn't only in the fire. Wind came roaring through the mountain, earthquake shook the ground, fire passed before the prophet, but the still small voice came after. The exhausted heart expects thunder. Sometimes healing comes in quiet. A conversation, a meal, a morning walk, a moment of peace. Not every answer arrives dramatically. Some arrive almost unnoticed. But the soul that has become still can finally hear the whisper. Quiet down the restless spirit, let the fear lose some control. Jah can speak through simple moments when the heart becomes more whole. The man under the broom tree, when the strong man becomes weak, Jah can meet him in the desert. Oh, when he has no words to speak. The man under the broom tree, he don't have to hide the pain. Even prophets of them valleys, even strong hearts feel the strain. The man under the broom tree, when he cannot see the road, give me bread and give me water, give me strength to carry on. Me have learned the mountain isn't forever, neither is the valley where me stand. The same feet that climbed the mountain may become tired in the sand. So me will not judge the weary, me will not mock the one who stops. Maybe them have carried heavy burdens long before me ever saw them fall. Give the weary some compassion, give the broken room for